Hi guys, welcome back for another arm and hip workout. It'll be short again, just targeting, like I said, arms, shoulders, hips, stuff we all need. So again, I have a very light set of weights. I'm just using my 1 pound. They're my favorite. If you don't have dumbbells, if you're traveling, camping, somebody has a bottle of water, I'm sure, hopefully two, because we need two. Each bottle of water weighs about 1 pound. So definitely swap out, if you don't have dumbbells, swap out bottles of water. That works great. To start, we are just going to pick up our weights. Arms rest down by your sides. Give yourself a big shoulder roll up, back, and down. Do that 2 more times. Big shoulder roll up, back, and down. 1 more. Big shoulder roll up, back, and down. We're just going to sweep the right arm forward and up, and then all the way down, and then sweep the left arm forward and up, and all the way down. Just warming up. As the right arm lifts, your right shoulder melts down. And as the left arm lifts, your left shoulder melts down, nice and light. Your wrists are soft, your elbows are soft, shoulders are soft. We're never locking any of our joints. And so as we're here, again, I like to be kneeling because sometimes when we stand, we shift to one side and we shift our hips forward or round our low back, we scrunch our shoulders. So I like to kneel. It puts us in a better form for the most part. So can you engage your glutes a little bit, pressing your hips forward? And can you pull the low belly in as if you're going to zip your pubic bone right up to your belly button? Do that 1 more time with the left arm. And back down. Let's lift both arms all the way up and circle out and around. Do that 2 more times, both arms all the way up and circle out and around. 1 more, and then we'll just switch it the other direction. Lift all the way up and back, forward and down. All the way out, up, forward and down. 1 more time. And down. Good. Give yourself another big shoulder roll. You are going to bend your elbows so your hands are right around your shoulder blades, or right above your shoulders, I should say. You're going to press your arms up at a diagonal and then pull them back down. So I'm going to come to my side view so you can see me press up at an angle and pull them back down. So we're not going straight up to the ceiling. We're pressing out so our biceps are matching our cheekbones. And then you pull back down. I know they're light weights, but I want you to feel like you're pulling through thick air. So glide your shoulder blades down. It's not coming from your hands, it's coming from the shoulder blades. And in Pilates, we always like to work the muscles that are closest to our core. So our shoulder blades are closer to our core than our hands. So let's think of shoulders. Inhale to float up, and exhale, scoop the belly to pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze your glutes to pull down. Inhale, up. Get taller through the crown of the head. 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull back down. 1 more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull back down. Now reach up and hold. From here, you're going to lift your arms up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Do that again. Lift up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Low belly pulls in so your body doesn't move. So I don't want any swaying of the back, right? If you're looking at me, you can see that this is a back extension. My arms really aren't moving. It's my back that's moving, and the arms just go along for the ride. So rather keep your back nice and still and move the arms. As your arms lift, your shoulders melt down. We have 5. Inhale. Exhale, lift 4 and lower. Exhale, lift 3 and lower. Exhale, lift 2 and lower. 1 more time, lift and lower all the way down. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. I'm going to stay on side profile because I want to do biceps next. Turn your palms to face up and lift those arms forward. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Now with your arms forward, make sure that your shoulders aren't rolling forward and your back is not round, right? So if it is, maybe your weight's too heavy. Maybe you should lighten your weight or use no weight. And vice versa, we don't want your pelvis to be here either. So pull the hips right over your knees, scoop the belly. We're going to bend both elbows, but if you notice, my elbows are still shoulder height. They didn't lower. Okay, so keep them lifted. You open out and you pull in. And so we are only using maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 pound weights, but you should feel this in your core to stay tall, to stay neutral up against that imaginary wall. You inhale to open, exhale, pull back in. Inhale. Feel like those weights are stuck in air and you have to pull against thick air. Scoop the belly to pull in. Every time those elbows bend, the navel pulls tighter to the spine. Your glutes squeeze a little bit tighter. Inhale to open. Exhale, your shoulders melt down your back. Inhale. Exhale, pull in for 5. Inhale, feel your rib cage knit for 4. Inhale to open. Exhale, pull in for 3. Inhale. Exhale, pull in for 2. One more time, you're going to pull in and hold. Let's bring our arms to a 90-degree position. Shoulders melt down. Lift the elbows up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Now this is getting tough. I know our shoulders are feeling it, but when your elbows lift, your shoulders should melt down like a teeter-totter. When one end lifts, the other end goes down. Feel those biceps right up by the shoulders. You lift up for 10. Lift up for 9. Slow and controlled. No bouncing. I want you to push it up like you're pushing up the ceiling. Lift up for 7. Lift up for 6. Scoop the belly and lift 5. Up for 4. Lift up for 3. Up for 2. Last one, hold. Turn your palms to face each other. From there, we are going to open to a goalpost position and close. Inhale to open. Squeeze the back and close. Open the chest and close. Can you keep your elbows parallel to the ground? So when we get tired, I'm sure your arms start to go down here. Mine want to. I know they do, but I'm going to keep them up. Close. Exhale to open. Now as you open, keep your chest melted from the chin. Keep your back straight and neutral. So we're not popping the ribs. We're not popping the chest. We're not swaying the body. Squeeze your glutes just a tiny bit to stay stable for 10. Close. Stay stable as you open 9. Close. Exhale to open for 8. Feel the chest open for 7. As you open, the shoulders melt down for 6. Exhale, squeeze the back of the body 5. Grow taller through the crown of the head 4. Lots to think about. Last 3. Exhale, open 2. You're going to open and hold on 1. Last set here. Press up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. I know we're feeling shoulders. As your elbows lift, your shoulders melt down. Take a break if you need. Drop the weights if you need. And feel the shoulders melt as the elbows lift up for 10. Lift up 9. Lift up 8. Lift up 7. We're almost to a break. Up for 6. Up for 5. Up for 4. Last 3, just an inch. Slow and controlled. 2 and 1. Bend the elbows to your sides, straighten the arms down, give yourself a big shoulder roll. We're almost there. Another big shoulder roll. We're going to get back into biceps. Bring your elbows back up into that same goalpost position that you just came from. You're going to straighten the arms, feel the bottom of the arm, the tricep, and then pull it back in. Inhale to straighten, exhale, pull back in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale, pull against that thick air. So you're trying to squish something between your hand and your shoulder as you pull in. Squish the elbows, right? So we're trying to pinch right at the elbows. Pull in. Exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale for 10. Inhale out. Exhale, pull in 9. Inhale out. Exhale, 8. Can you lengthen your neck? For 7. Slowly pull in against thick air. Exhale, pull in 5. As you pull in, can you pull your waistline tighter? I can't talk. Whenever I start to get fatigued, I start mumbling. Exhale, last 2. Inhale, open. Last 1. Inhale, open. Rest the arms down. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Do that again. Big shoulder roll. We're going to get into the back of the arm, the triceps, right before we get to those hips. So I'm going to stand side again. Knees are sit bone distance apart. Stick your butt back and hinge forward. This might be a hard position to come into because the gravity is going to want to roll your shoulders forward, roll your spine forward, but you're going to keep your chest open and nice neutral spine. Be careful that you're not arching. See the difference? Here's an arch. Be in a straight spine. So pull the belly in, pull the ribs to the spine, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. From here, the arms lift up and back down. Do that again. Lift up and back down. So you're working the back of the arm, the tricep. And again, my fault is always overextending the neck, right? So we don't want to look straight up. See how my neck is really bent? I want to try to lengthen the neck, similar to lengthening the low back. Pull the belly in as you lift the arms. Exhale up for 10. Exhale up for 9. Exhale up for 8. And we're not bouncing, we're squeezing. As you lift up, can you glide your shoulders down their back? Exhale, lift up 4. Exhale, lift up 3. Pull the belly in, lift up 2. Do that one more time, lift and hold. Now stay there. Little ups, very tiny at that top range of motion. Little ups. You're going to the very end range before your shoulders give way, before your shoulders curl forward, right? You want to keep the chest open, shoulders back. 10, up 9, up 8, find that form, 7, up 6, just like you're skiing, 5 with that spine, 4, up 3, up 2, hold it on 1, you're going to press the weights towards each other and open, towards each other and open, squeeze it in and open, squeeze it in and open. It's very small. I'm going to turn so you can see just how small it is. You squeeze it in and open, keep the weights lifted and open, squeeze it 10 and open, squeeze it 9 and open, squeeze it 8 and open, squeeze it 7, press it in 6, press it in 5, press it in 4, last 3, last 2, we're going to combo it in 1, you're going to lift up an inch and in, up and in, up 10 and in, up 9 and in, up 8 and in, find your form, up 7 and in, up 6 and in, up 5 and in, up 4 and in, up 3 and in, up 2, press it in, last 1, press it in, and rest. Come all the way up, give yourself a big shoulder roll. Get rid of those weights. We're going to do a little bit of hip work. You're going to come all the way down onto your side. Knees are bent. Line your heels, your hips, your shoulders all the way up in one long straight line and rest your head all the way down on your bottom arm. Top hand is at your hip. Press that hip away. The tendency for us here is to collapse that bottom waistline. So lift the bottom belly and press and lengthen both sides of your waist. From here, simple, open that top knee up for a clam and then all the way back down. Do that again, twist it up and back down. Now the goal is to keep that top hip over the bottom hip. So if you had a steel pole going right through both hips, right into the ground, your hips wouldn't be able to move back and forth, right? So keep hip on top of hip as you open. Let's go 10 and down. Open 9 and down. I don't know if you can see my little mascot here, but my little dog Hank is in front of me. He likes to watch me work out. Let's open for 4. He's cheering you on. Open for 3 and down. Squeeze the back of your hips for 2 and down. One more time, open and hold. Now we are going to draw a circle with the knee staying bent. So pull that top knee towards your shoulder. Pull it in front of your body towards your chest and then set it back down. Open it for the clam. Pull it to the shoulder. Pull it to the chest and set it back down. A little bit more fluid. Open back. Pull to the shoulder. Pull to the chest and down. Can you make a circle? Twist it back. Pull it to the shoulder. Pull it to the chest and pull it down to center. Open it back. Pull it to the shoulder. Pull it to the chest. Set it back down. Open like a clam. Pull it all the way up to the shoulder without rounding your spine. Okay, can you stay neutral? So that bottom waistline stays lifted even as you pull that knee to the shoulder and to the chest. One more this direction. You should feel deep inside of that hip socket right about now. Stand that same leg, go the other direction. So you're going to pull to the chest, no rounding, pull to the shoulder, set your toes down, set your knee down. Oh, there we feel it. Pull it to the chest. Open it back to the shoulder. Set your foot down. Set your knee down. Pull it to the chest. No rounding of the spine. Pull it to the shoulder. Set your foot down. Set your knee down. So as you do this, can you keep your spine and pelvis still, nice and neutral? Your bottom waistline is lifted. You have a little mouse house underneath your bottom waistline. Keep it there. Let's do 3 more. Pull it to the chest. Pull it to the shoulder. Set the foot down. Set the knee down. 2 more times. Pull it to the chest. Pull it to the shoulder, set the foot down, set the knee down. 1 more time, pull it to the chest, pull it to the shoulder, set the foot down, set the knee down, and rest. You should have felt that all in the back of the hip. Now from here, you're going to lift that top leg up, straighten it out, do a small little circle, just kind of stretching it out. Reach as if somebody's pulling on your ankle. Circle it for 8. Circle it for 7. Can you stay parallel with your legs? Circle it for 6. That means your knee and your toes stare straight ahead the whole time. They don't turn down. They don't turn out. They're staying nice and parallel as you circle. Let's switch directions. Just a small circle, maybe the size of a grapefruit on the wall beneath you, right? You're trying to circle the size of a grapefruit with your big toe. The whole leg is circling. Your hip stays nice and still. Let's circle for 5. Circle for 4. Circle for 3. Last 2. And last 1, rest. Go ahead and come all the way up and we'll just switch over to the other side. Again, you're going to bend your knees. Your heels are in line with your hips. Hips in line with shoulder. ears in line with shoulders. Top hand is at your hip. Press your top hip away. Find that little mouse house. Keep it there. Both sides of your waist are long. That's what's going to go if your body's going to collapse anywhere. It's going to go in the waist. Let's open that top knee back and then all the way down. Open it out and all the way down. And just know that each side is different. Okay, you might be a lot more flexible on this side or maybe a lot more tight on this side. You determine that. And so as you open, you may feel that top hip roll back. So when that knee presses back, I want you to imagine as if this top hip is going to push forward. It's not really going to move, but I want you to feel that in your body that this hip has to stay still. So it kind of has to push forward as that knee goes backwards. Let's press 10 and down. You should feel it right at your underwear line. 9, open 8. Press back from the back side of your hip. Press back for 7. Open as wide as you can for 6, as long as you can keep your hips and spine still. Last 4. Work it all the way back for 3. Don't stop short. Back for 2. And you're going to press back and hold on 1. Now stay there. Pull the knee to the shoulder. Pull it to the chest and all the way back down. Open it up. Pull the knee to the shoulder, to the chest, all the way back down. Twist it open. Pull it to the shoulder, to the chest, all the way down. Now this side is a lot tighter on me, so pulling it to the shoulder is a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to work really hard on keeping my form. So when I pull that knee to the shoulder, I'm not allowing my spine to round. I'm not allowing my waist to scrunch, right? Keep your waistline nice and long. You can do that by keeping your bottom waistline lifted. Find your core. Let's do 3 more. Open, pull to the shoulder, pull to the chest and down. 2 more. Open, pull to the shoulder, pull to the chest and down. 1 more time. Open, pull to the shoulder, pull to the chest and down. Let's switch the directions. Pull to the chest, open to the shoulder, set the foot down, set the knee down. Pull to the chest, open back, set the foot down, set the knee down. Can you really circle that leg back behind you, right? Don't cut it short. Feel the back side of your hip. We all need work there. A lot of us have desk jobs. We need to work those hips. Press it back and down. And if you're a marathoner, you need to work the hips even more because those of us who run and bike and whatnot, we do everything in a forward and backward motion. The circular motion sometimes gets cut out of our workouts. So really focus on that circle. Good. Let's do 2 more. Pull to the chest, open to the shoulder and down. 1 more time. Pull to the chest, open to the shoulder and down. Good. Rest. Shake it out. Just shake out those hips. Straighten that top leg 1 last time. So reach that away like somebody's pulling on your ankle. Make yourself parallel. Don't let the toes turn down. If you can look at me, my toes are down. And I don't want your toes up either. I want them parallel. Circle the size of a grapefruit. Now that circle is directly underneath your sit bone. It's not forward of your body. It's not back of your body. It's like you're standing on the ground, right? So get it right underneath your sit bone. Circle for 8. Circle for 7. Up, back and around 6. 5. Keeping the hips still 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Go the other direction. We're almost done with this workout. Circle it. And can you keep your bottom waistline lifted? Can you keep stretching through the toes? Stretch through the ears, the tip of the ears, so your whole body is getting longer. For 8, 7, your toes and your knee are facing straight ahead. Don't turn in and don't turn out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Soften the knee, and you did it. Nice job. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments or video ideas, let me know that too, what you would like to work on. Thanks so much and have a great day.